Live. What's up, y'all? So,
When you see behind the narcissist,
yeah. So a lot of y'all doing good out there, man. A lot of y'all are looking good. Your transformation is at its highest. Shout out to us. It's weird how I saw somebody hit the like button, but I don't see anybody watching. Who are you? That's weird as hell. But a lot of y'all looking really good right now. Y'all shining. Hey, Sherry, what's up, Sherry? Sherry popped in. Appreciate you. So a lot of y'all looking real good out there. You shining, you looking good. And you're noticing there's people in your past that are trying to come back in. And you say to yourself, yo, I remember when I was trying to connect with this person in the past, we were tight, we was cool. It might have even been a relationship, a situationship, somebody, you know what I'm saying, a lover, somebody that you was in a romantic situation with. It might be trying to come back and talk to you, might be a family member, whoever, right? You say to yourself, why they coming around now? Because you're moving forward, you're elevating, you're shining, you're glowing, and you're going places. And you already have success in front of you, or excuse me, you have success. And you're like, damn, this person popping up right when I tried to build a relationship with them. It's like they seem like they ain't having the time of day. But now that I'm working, I'm glowing, and I'm getting to where I need to be, or I'm already at this position, now they want to be back in your life. It's like all of a sudden they want to pop back in. You didn't even know this person was keeping up with you. A lot of people that would try to come back into your life, you didn't even realize they were even watching you. Isn't it weird? That's weird as hell. Like, I didn't even know you was even watching me. Like, where do you even come from? The whole time I'm thinking the past was the past and, this person moved on, but the whole time they watching y'all, man. And there's a reason for that, man. There's a serious reason for that. Um, a lot of people who didn't appreciate the relationship they had with you, they try to pop back in because they want access. They want to ride your wave. They want to come up with you. So they hoping that you'll forgive them. Shout out to nah, ain't no shout out to you. You gotta get your crack ass out of here. They let a whole racist white person up in here. Some cracker talking about some KKKK. If you don't get your ass out of here with your little man. We got the child out of the chat room. We got the little kid out of the chat room. So you rising, man, and these people they lazy as hell, right? Get this person out of here. Uh so a lot of folks is lazy, man. People are lazy, and what a lot of people like to do, some people, they like to pop in and check on where you are, and if you're doing well and going places, they want to pop up in your life, and sometimes they'll try to love bomb you. They'll try to bring up old memories and nostalgia and fantasize about how y'all spent time with one another, even though you ain't hear about this person for years. But they'll try to pop back in your life to reattach themselves, to gain access to you so they can ride your wave because they see you've gone up and they want to go up with you, even though they never helped you along the way, they never supported you, never applauded you. But because you're pretty much at that destination or outright at that destination, they want to join. That's one of the reasons why why these people in your past want to resurface. It's too late for them. And I'm picking up on the energy that a lot of y'all ain't got the time of day, especially a lot of y'all tired empaths out there. you're done. You know, a lot of people are done, man. I know me personally, I'm done, y'all. You know, it was a period of time where I myself was more graceful with some of the people I had in my past, but I absolutely want nothing to do with most people in my past. I don't know if y'all could relate, but you don't have time for the bullshit. I don't got time for the bullshit, man. Cause the things that you've done with your life to move yourself forward is really great. A lot of y'all should be really proud of yourselves. I know I'm proud of myself and how I've grown and the things I've done and accomplished. And it's like you work too hard to go back to the past, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you work so hard to build yourself up to grow and move forward just to go back and reach back at people who really didn't appreciate you and who betrayed you? A lot of these people from y'all past, they betrayed y'all. They chose a person over you. A lot of y'all were in relationships or situationship, and somebody went ghost on you to deal with somebody else that they thought was a better option, only to come and double back around when they realized the better option was always in front of them. It was you. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that crazy? The better option was you the whole time. We getting a little relational in terms of romance tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I experienced a couple of those situations where I'm looking at my phone, I'm on Instagram or something. I'm like, why the hell is such and such reaching out to me? Because a lot of people realize he chose the wrong team. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had this real terrible situation when it came to betrayal, to where I was in this friend group. Hey, my friends, they never was my boys and my friends like that, but in this friend group, and with these friends, you know, one of them, or actually a couple of them, showed sign of jealousy and envy. Got a problem when I'm shining. Got a problem when other people are complimenting me on my work, on how I look. Sometimes when you're around other men, a lot of these hating ass dudes, they don't like when women acknowledge you as attractive or you get a certain level of attention. Because I don't know, some people raised differently. Where they feel like everything should be theirs. But you gotta be careful how your friends respond to you doing well in life. Because when I saw how negatively people responded to me shining or winning or accomplishing certain things, that was a telltale signs. That was a telltale sign of like, wait, what's going on here? Sherry said, yes, he chose a paid master. Now the paid master ain't paying him no mind. I'm good though. I'm not looking or going back. Yeah, you can't look or go back for nothing, for shit. For nothing. Because a lot of these people in your past, they were extremely jealous, some of them. And that's part of the reason why you had that, those situations were fucked up, to where you were mistreated, disrespected, lies were told about you. Like people try to go around and spread lies about your name. It was all an attempt to bring you down, because some of these people were jealous of not of like success that you had, but who you were. People out there liked you. Um, People that they liked wanted you instead of them. So they worked behind the scenes, you know, meticulously, real strategically to create a narrative about you so that your relationships wouldn't work. The person that you were trying to talk to, all of a sudden, you know, because they're hearing certain things about you, they don't want to rock with you no more. All these things, a lot of the times, you think it is just by happenstance, but it's very intentional behind the scenes. But I had several people want to come back from my past and talk to me and, oh, let's hang out. Where you at? They want to know where you are. We gotta, you know what I mean? Yo, we gotta stop this, man. We gotta chill, man. Like, we ain't chilling nothing, yo. Uh, they come back and they resurface because they see an opportunity. A lot of people are opportunists. They see an opportunity with you. And a lot of these people, they underestimated you. They really saw you as a regular person, but a lot of y'all are on top of y'all game. Y'all on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You working. You've built a career. You've went through school. You have a business. And you're thriving and you're rising, you're growing. And now they want to come back in and attach themselves to that so that they can look good. Some of these people want to come back into your life to use you for status. Because you have status, they want to stand next to you so that they can look cool. They want to take from your shine. They want to take from your glow, right? They want to build their reputation off of your status. They want to look more attractive by standing next to your transformation. And you work too hard to allow people in your past that really ain't even they ain't even treat you right to come back in and do that, right? And when you look back at your past, you realize how a lot of people that you used to deal with ain't shit at all. A lot of y'all not look back, but you may reminisce or look at certain situations to learn from. You realize you waste a lot of precious time on the wrong people. And that's how I made a lot of quick, fast adjustments when it comes to my energy and people I allow my space, is when I sat and I realized I wasted some good time and some quality energy on some of the wrong people. Sometimes we do that. And it's hard to do that. You learn. Everybody experiences betrayal. Everybody experiences being in messed up relationships. That's how you learn from it and choose better people to have around you in the future. You understand? So it's not a horrible thing, at least if you learn from it. But a lot of y'all, you can't afford to look back. Don't look back. Don't look back. Don't think back. Some of these people, they over deserve headspace, right? For these situations, it might have been your family. Some people in your family might have been your hometown. And you really can't afford to look back at pain, trauma. A lot of times, a lot of y'all got good hearts. And you invested in a lot of people. You were there for people in the lowest moments of their life. You were there for them. But in return, they betrayed you. When you needed help, they abandoned you. When you needed somebody to talk to, all of a sudden they was busy. And that's the worst feeling in the world, is to know that when you even kind of sacrifice yourself for a person out there, but when you're in need of the same thing, nobody's there. I'm going to tell y'all this, man. If you're too good in this world, this is my personal philosophy. If you're too good in this world, you're going to get left behind. I'm not saying you got to be all cruel, but you got to move real, like, thoroughly, right? Real unapologetically. Because the people that betrayed you, they never apologize. They're really not sorry. They hope you forgive them, but they're really not sorry. As you're rising, as your transformation is going, as you're leveling up, some people want to come back into your energy to pull you back down. And I've seen the signs of this. Some people don't want to come around to congratulate you or to support the journey that you're on because they see you've gone so far, you got to success. Some of them want to come back around to pull you down. They want to pull you back down to the version of you that you used to be, to the version of you that was probably crazy as hell, probably had addictions or something, didn't know who you was, you didn't step into your power, you didn't step into your value. Uh the version of you that was lazy, but you're no longer that person, right? I've had old friends like that myself. Uh Again, I don't know what it is with people. They seeing people congratulate you and compliment you on your success and the things that you're doing, and they suck in their teeth, they get mad. And you say to yourself, damn, I was around this person for years, but I never saw this part of them. I never saw them get uncomfortable, resentful, and mad that somebody somewhere is giving me a compliment. You got to be around people that want to see you win. And the thing with me is I've always been the type of person that want to see people win, and I do. I like to see people get ahead. I like to see people be successful, and you know what I'm saying? But it's very few people that wanted to see me win and be successful. Um, a lot of this come from secret competition. Your competitors, some of your friends, some of the people that you thought were your friends, they were never your friends. They were your competition. So they said, I got to get close to him or her in order to control their level of success or to outright stop them and sabotage them. All right? And I realized that. And that's why it was easy for them to betray you, because they saw the betrayal as an opportunity to gain the advantage over you. But when it failed and it backfired, and even not, no matter how many fucked up things they try to do to gain an advantage, what they think is an advantage over you, it fails and they got to come back, because a lot of y'all, you're the blueprint. That's why some people were able to level up when they were in your life, because you represented a blueprint. You were the one with the vision. You know how to structure things. You're good with people, and that's why a lot of people hung around you. But deep at the back of their mind, they're like, "Oh, I could do better than him. I'm better than her." So after they get everything they need, they go away, run off with your information to try to level up. But when they realize and they see you rising, which they probably never expected you to do, now they want to come back, be your friend, and sing kumbaya after betraying you. Sherry said, I did and learned a valuable lesson. Many years wasted, many years with many tears. My self-esteem allowed that. The new version of me feels amazing. I'm not mad. I'm aware now. Oh my goodness. I was just writing about this. Because you didn't know who you were, because you didn't really know your value, you tolerated less than what you actually deserve. You know what I'm saying? That's what that low self-worth does. Or feelings of low self-worth. It's like you tolerating way more than you should. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not aware of your value. You are not aware of your value. And that's been conditioned into you on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really understood who you was, you wouldn't tolerate half of the things that you would tolerate. If you were to take the person that you are now and put that person back, how many years? 5, 6, 8 years, 10 years, you wouldn't tolerate half of the stuff that you used to tolerate. And that's the funny thing. A lot of folks from your past, they knew that. They knew they weighed that. They knew that you had those issues. So they would use that against you, um, to either gain value from you, to use you to help them, right? Or to abuse you, right? The tears, the pain, the trauma, the mistreatment in relationships. Why did you allow it? Why did you sit there and allow that shit to take on? Because you got feelings of low self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Low self-esteem. And that's why it's so key to like build that respect in yourself, work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself. Take care of yourself, your body, your mind. Go to the gym. You got to take the same energy and external validation that you once wanted from people. You got to put that into yourself and become self-validated. You got to be self-validated out here, because if you depend on people for approval, for attention, for validation, you're messed up. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a never-ending cycle where you're gonna continue to attract people that ain't treating you right. They're not treating you right because you're not treating you right. They're not really respecting you because you're not showing that respect to yourself. Yeah, man. These friends, these people that pop up, they want access. Some of them want forgiveness, even though they won't say they sorry. And some of them are entitled. You know how many people I've met are entitled? When you are connected to someone, even though you don't know them that well, but because y'all kind of grew up with each other, went to the same school, you know what I'm saying, work next to each other, um, the entitlement comes from, it's crazy how some people think, but the entitlement comes from, I see you leveling up, but since we know each other, you should share what you have with me. It's like you're made to feel obligated to helping people or giving to people when they weren't even there in the process to help you build what you have now. Entitlement.
Everything you think you deserve.
Yeah. Let me see here. So, don't deal with anyone that betrayed you, man. Um, don't like Sherry said, don't look back and don't go back. Because the only thing that's back there is something even worse for you. Some people want to reel you back in so they can finish the job. They're broken. They're insecure. They don't want to see anyone have anything. My man, um, it's so many friends that I had. It's almost like you get the smallest thing, a compliment, an accomplishment, and they're mad. You can see a different side of them come up. And that's why for a long time in certain areas of my life, I felt off. Things are off. Why do I feel this weird energy? Because you're around weird people. You're around individuals that do want to see your demise. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you happy. They want to see you sad, down, depressed. And so you got to pay attention to these energies. And but then they know how to play a game. They know how to flip a script to where if they see you leveling up, they'll wear a mask. They'll try to be super nice and available, and just so they can get back into your energy to gain access to what you have. Don't deal with nobody that betrays you, man. Cause it's almost like leaving a situation and going back in a garbage can. Right? That's how betrayal is. Somebody betrayed you, you understand what it is, but now they want to come back. That's like going back in a garbage can. Don't all these people that pop up and want to come back and talk to you and have all these conversations, let them talk to themselves, man. Let them talk to themselves unapologetically. Real talk. I ain't got time, bro. Who got time to go back and reach back to the person and talk to the person or the group of people that caused a lot of your pain? Sherry said, I'm still trying to understand this entitlement stuff. I have dealt with this all my adult life. It's crazy. Yeah, like why? Yeah. That's how some people feel. I had neighbors like this. I have family like this to where that's how they think. It's like, let's say you got just straight up financially, right? That's the situation with me was like primarily financially. Let's say you got a new job or business as well, and you're going up and you have money and people can you don't even have to dress differently. People can sense a lighter energy about you. They can see the way that you walk and move. People pay attention to you when you leave your house. And they're gonna manage and gauge if you're doing well in life. And if you are, they're gonna try to pop up in your face and ask you if you could give them whatever, a part of what you helped build. Because in their mind, well, since I know you, you should just give it to me. Since we went to school together, since we were in college together, since I knew you at like 2, 3 jobs ago, because I know you, why wouldn't you help me? They think because they know you, that means automatic access to you and everything that you've built without them, mind you. The entitlement stuff is crazy. Um, Even when it comes to the part of forgiveness, a lot of people automatically assume that you should forgive them, which is crazy as hell. Like I don't gotta forgive you, I don't gotta talk to you again, but that's how they feel. Uh, because even though they know they were wrong and fucked up on how they did you or treated you or whatever the case is, and they mind they just have an entitlement. They feel like uh they feel like you should automatically forgive them because y'all have a history together. Y'all was in middle school together, whatever the case is. It's weird how people think that. And if you don't accept their apology and allow them to regain access into your life, here comes the smear campaign, the gossip, something to try to make you look bad because they're mad they can't get their way. Right? So, you know, that's why we tolerate. Sometimes you got to ask yourself a question. Why did you even tolerate these situations in the first place where you felt you wasn't even getting treated right from the beginning? Uh, these situations, you saw some red flags. You saw things were iffy from time to time, but you wanted to believe in friendship. You wanted to believe in a sense of loyalty. But people always gonna show you who they are. The truth is, the truth is always gonna come to the surface, man. Truth always gonna come to the surface, man. And I've seen a lot of crazy shit. I've seen a lot of messed up things with people in my past that I trusted to a certain extent in terms of like, kept communication with them on a closer, to a closer level, closer relationship. Uh you can't trust anyone. You know what I'm saying? And when you cut people off because they being around certain people slowed me down in periods of time of my life, right? Being around certain these people from your past, they slowed you down. And that's why when you remove them and you release them, everything starts speeding up. You're like, damn, everything happening quick. Things are turning over for me. That's because you got rid of the people that were slowing you down, right? They slowing you down with negativity, gossip, just bad energy, wasting time, eating a bunch of bullshit, entertaining things that don't really pertain to your goals. But as soon as you release them, things got better. Now they want to come back. No, if you let them back in, they're just going to bring you right back down. Sherry said, I have a family member like this. They wear me out. I just removed myself because I was getting ready to go straight to hell with their nonsense. Yeah. Yeah, these people wear you the fuck out, man. Um, it was a period of time, man, where I wanted to believe in in friendship in a in a in a in the strongest way. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the friends that I was with were in secret competition with me. And that's where a lot of the friction was. Even people that I had as roommates, the friction is always trying to outshine and outdo you as a man because they're afraid that you're going to take what they're supposed to have. Or a woman, they're afraid you're going to take what they're supposed to have. And that's why that's where a lot of the bullshit came up. The arguments, the fights. You got to let them go. You can't deal with that negative, fucked up energy, especially when I don't mind, you know, bumping heads with people, but at least if that person I'm with is helping me to make progress in my life, I don't want to be around somebody that's hating and jealous, or what do you call it, or working against you because they're in secret competition with you. We can't have that, man. That's unnecessary weight. You know what I'm saying? Um, And a lot of these people, they'll try to attack you personally, right? Attack your character, try to make you look bad in front of people, etc. Talking behind your back. A lot of times the betrayal comes from the person that you know, the person that you talk to on a consistent basis be the ones to betray you. Um, Evelyn, shout out to Evelyn. She said, we just have to find the people we can trust. They're out there. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what's crazy, y'all? Ever since I made a decision to really release like everybody in my past and a lot of these situations, like everybody, my energy been so much lighter, yo. My energy has been so much lighter. I be feeling like a feather. Like my stress went away almost instantly. Uh my sleep got better. My days just more productive. Like I have more energy throughout my days. Yeah, man, don't look back, y'all. Them people in your past are in your past for a reason. Only move forward. Only look forward. I don't care how much they beg, what avenues they get to. If they try to reach through 3 to 4 people to get to, yo, what's up with you? Such and such is trying to get in contact with you. Why are you not picking up your phone? Why are you not texting them back? You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody access to you. You ain't talked to some of these people in 5, 6 years because y'all split and went different to the school and this person did this. You're an adult. You're a grown person. You don't owe nobody anything. Um, you don't have to grant access to anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you do, let that be, you know what I'm saying, somebody that you can really trust, that somebody that earns your trust, and somebody that you can build with. Let the past be the past, y'all. And release all these negative energies, um, toxic people, people that were in secret competition, um, showing obvious signs of envy. You're not going to be able to grow. You're not going to be able to grow. Um, you're not even going to be able to attract what you're supposed to attract and enjoy life the way you're supposed to if you got all these negative people around you who, by the way, did you dirty before and now you're letting them back in. I don't trust somebody like that because you don't know what they're going to do. They could try to come back to finish the job, or they could come back again to show fake love in hopes to gain status with you. Now they want to look good because they're next to you. Now they want their name to be mentioned in places because, you know, they're being seen with you. Don't let them come back. Don't let nobody come back and use you. Let them talk to themselves. And, you know, people sense your level up, man. Like I said, a lot of y'all are shining and glowing and doing good and looking good. People can sense your level up. They can sense your transformation. They can sense you doing better, feeling better, pouring into yourself. So now they want to come around and attach themselves to you with fake apologies. Sometimes they don't have to apologize at all. Yeah. Man, I feel like sneezing. Oh, and don't feel sorry either. Don't feel sorry for nobody. Because in times where you needed a lot of these people to be there for you in a lot of these different situations, they weren't. They've been betraying you in a lot of situations where you needed a friend, where you needed the help, where you needed support, where you needed protection from people that were gossiping. And that's one of the reasons why you should never go back. If there was ever a smear campaign about you that you, over a period of time, you realized was going on, and you never had the same friends that you would be there for if they never helped you in that situation or stood up for you in the past. A lot of times you could pick up on this stuff. A lot of people are not going to be strong enough to say, yeah, I sat there and let people talk shit about you. Nah, if you could kind of sense and pick up on these things and cut them off. Don't be showing up for people that never show up for you. Eveline says, so now what? I got rid of them. What do I do now? You vibrate high. You stay to yourself. You vibe. You know what I'm saying? No, you pour into yourself. You should get rid of the people that you tried to love. You tried to be create good relationships with them, but they betrayed you. You gotta now. That's a perfect opportunity to build yourself, to pour into yourself the love and the appreciation that you should have gotten from them. You know what I'm saying? Go to the gym, um, work on your goals, right? Because the goal is to get to a point where You're unbothered because you're so locked in and focused on where you want to move with your life, what you trying to accomplish, what you trying to do. You locked in. You ain't got time to. You ain't got time to be sitting there worried about somebody rolling up their What am I saying? I'm jaded right now. Excuse me. You ain't got time for that, man. Focus on yourself and be so locked in that you forget these people even existed. They're blurring your past. A lot of the people that betrayed you and now they're trying to come back into your life because they see things are good for you. They don't deserve access. They don't deserve you remembering them because when you needed them, they abandoned you. So why should they hold headspace in your life, right? Why should they hold space in your head? Why should you keep holding feelings for them when they had none for you, right? Be so locked in and focused and keep growing, keep being happy, keep loving who you are, right? Invest into yourself. Keep growing, man. Keep shining, keep winning, keep getting sexy, keep getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep growing, travel, do, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't deserve a space in your head because any space, any time you spend thinking about them is wasted brain cells. You're just wasting brain cells. You wasting time and energy. They're a waste of time. I just gotta say it like how it is, man. These people are a fucking waste of time. Um, just don't pay them no mind, man. Just stay locked in on you. Shout out to Sweetie. Stay locked in on you, man. Waste of time, man. They mistreated you in the past. When you needed them, they betrayed you. They abandoned you. Some of them was behind the scenes laughing at you with, your enemies. You had ops that was trying to set you up, that try to make you look bad. You had ops that didn't like you, who might have been envious of you. And they was sitting there right there laughing and kikiing with the people that don't like you. Don't waste no time, man. That's an easy question to answer. What do you do from now? You stay locked in on you. And sometimes that's why people betray you. They want the betrayal to hurt because them betraying you, if the betrayal hurt, right, then that's a sign that they matter to you. A lot of people want to know that you're hurt, that they're no longer in your life. So they'll betray you to make you feel like, oh my God, where is he? Where is she? Where are they? Where are my friends? Oh my God. Like, they want you to walk around crying because they left you. And now that would, whether actually whether that's literal or not in terms of crying over them, whether it's literal or figuratively. But they want to know you're affected by them leaving because that makes them feel like they matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we left him or I left her or whatever, and they're hurt. It affected them. Now they feel relevant in your life because now they know that they matter to you. Nah. All right. Yeah, so keep growing, man. Keep building. Keep pouring into you every day and hold no space of these people in your head, your mind. It's a waste of time. Waste of time, waste of energy, especially in the world we live in today, yo. You can't afford to be worried about unnecessary bullshit. You can't. You can't. You cannot afford to be worried about unnecessary things that don't mean anything with your goals, family, You don't have time for that, man. Put all your energy into where it needs to be, into your happiness and your goals. That's it. And once you really like, a lot of people might say, man, I forgot about that shit. I don't think about that anymore. This, that, but low key, there's still, I'm saying when you actually get up to a place where you're completely unbothered by the opinions of people, these people in your past that betray you that want to come back in. Once you get to a point where you're completely unbothered by all that shit, you've arrived. You've arrived. Uh, and you're gonna be growing fast. That's why a lot of y'all growing fast now. It was the betrayal that you went through that got you through that, right? That exposed that, help you to see the world for what it really is, right? And know that you can't trust people like that. Not to be paranoid, but you just gotta move with, a certain level of discretion, but you gotta control your openness or who you talk to. Not everybody deserves to talk to you either. That's another thing. Don't be naive and thinking because this is a regular person at a store, um, I could trust them. Or you at a party, you meet, you connect with somebody, and you start kind of keeping up with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be real careful of how you communicate and let people into your life. Just know you can't trust everyone moving forward. Whether you work on people at a job or organization, you out hanging out, you kind of vibe and connect with somebody. Don't be so easily trusting. And then, you know what I'm saying, just manage that, but more importantly, pour into you. All right. So, congratulations, y'all. A lot of people are doing really good, going up, being the best version of themselves. She said, I thank my higher power for all the betrayal I experienced. The journey here was hard, but I learned a lot. Yeah, likewise. Well said, and likewise. You learn a lot. You learn a lot about people. You learn about intentions. You learn about how to read people better next time. Because again, myself personally, I was around. That's why and that's another thing, y'all. You don't invite nobody to your house. Never invite nobody to your house, especially groups of people. Don't do it. A lot of times we tell ourselves, you know what I'm saying, we cool, we met people from school, this, that, and the third, and I don't mind having them in my space. I don't mind throwing a party. I don't mind the people that betray you, man. You got them around you. You got them in your energy, your house. You got them in all these sacred spaces where you lay your head, where you rest, where you have your spiritual energy is really in these spaces. You got them in vulnerable spaces in your life. So when they betray you, it's like, damn, because they had so much access to your world. And you shouldn't even gave that in the first place, right? Don't be so quick to invite people in your house. This is where you gotta guard your energy. This is your sanctuary, your kingdom. So you just can't let anybody in your fucking house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Uh yeah, man, you gotta guard everything. You gotta guard everything. Everything. Your mind, your social life, again, you gotta be, and that's another thing, you gotta be more judgmental. Before I wouldn't judge people off of their like certain sneakers or whatever they have like that, but you gotta be very judgmental, almost bougie like, because not everybody deserve to be around you. You let the wrong people around you, you're gonna get set back. They'll betray you, whatever the case is. So you set the mood, you set the tone. You know what I'm saying. You set boundaries. so that this type of situation could never happen again. All right, so that's it, y'all. I'm talking to y'all low key. I'm like kind of falling asleep, tired, but I used to do that in the past, but I stopped. What do you mean, sweetie? I'm about to get off here a little bit, answer a couple of questions. Yeah, we let people in too close too soon sometimes. And that be the very ones that do it to you. Um, yeah, letting people in my apartment. No. I had a whole roommate. I had a whole roommate. And it's one of the worst decisions I ever made. That's some people are weird, Joe. People are worse than that. I'm trying to keep it like kind of low-key PG-13. But people crazy, yo. People are crazy. People are weird. You let the wrong person into your apartment and you wonder why you getting stumbling blocks. You wonder why you getting sick. You wonder why you got into an accident. You wonder why you got diarrhea. You wonder why you late to catch your train or your bus or you're late for an appointment. That's because these people you letting these people in your life and they're throwing your energy off. You wonder why you feel stressed. You let the wrong people into your space and it throws off your frequency. It throws off the series of events that you are already aligned with. A lot of times if you vibrate at the right level, the right energy, it's almost like you start generating good luck. But you let the wrong person into your space, it's almost like you start generating some bad luck. This little thing happened. These aren't little things. You let the wrong energies around you. Sherry said, I enjoyed your content tonight. Feel better and get some rest. Yeah, I'm good. I was in the cold for a little bit, man. So yeah, I even hear my my nose kind of stuffy. I hear it. You need some what? Chamomile and lavender tea. True. It's okay. Get some rest. Yep. Where's some rest? Hey yo, y'all follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I don't know if you haven't yet. And y'all support the content there too. But I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna get some rest. It's been a long day. I'll see y'all later. Peace.